Hi, I'm Gigi, and this is your host, Pops.
Hey, this is not my show. This is Gigi's show. We're gonna put on her own show, and it's all her. So whatever she wants to talk about, I'll talk about with her.
Right on. That's pretty cool. Well, I want to ask your opinion. We've been wanting to take a vacation. What the hell just happened?
We just lost power.
Okay.
We're still recording. We
Okay.
lost power. Big storm come through, everybody. That blank out was a lightning strike. Woo!
Anyway,
So,
we want to take a cruise.
yeah,
You know, my cousin Linda is very experienced in cruises.
yeah,
I made it clear I wasn't going to go on a cruise unless I went with Linda.
yeah.
Linda made it clear she wasn't going on a cruise unless her boyfriend came, and that's you.
Ah, well, I'm beyond sleeping with any women anymore anyway.
You
So,
you know Linda. But anyway, she said she would love it. But I was wondering, my personal thought to everyone out there who's never been on a cruise ship and is deathly terrified of water, how the hell am I going to get to this vacation?
uh, it's a cruise ship. You don't even know you're on the water.
I don't know. They say if the boat's rocking, don't come a knocking. I say if the boat's rocking, knocking because I ain't feeling well. Okay, so where would you want to go?
I don't care. I want to go to Alaska, but I know we ain't going there yet.
The Linda did the Alaska trip just before.
Yeah, I know.
So I was thinking just for our, because we've already been to Korea thanks to our son, who we love and appreciate more than anything. We're grateful, but we've already been out of Korea, been out to Korea. What I want to do is I want to go and visit like the Jamaican Islands and the Virgin Islands and the Bahama Islands.
So we're doing a Bahamas cruise.
Actually, I want to. Well, like Linda said, this you could take the cruise she goes on, and they do multiple stops where you can go shopping, and that's the kind of. I don't want to be on one of them old lady. Excuse me, no disrespect. I don't want to be on one of them old lady cruises where you're playing shuffleboard.
I want to be on one of those. So all I want to do is sit around, drink, and eat.
Well, you can do that. I want to have fun.
I want to drink and eat. So,
Okay, so where is your favorite place in America?
in America?
Yeah, what is your favorite state in America?
I mean, I'm gonna have to tell you, it's probably Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
I have two that are my favorite.
Yeah, but they're the two states you always been in.
Well, yes, but the third one I've never been to and I want to go to. I'm not saying I want to move there. I'm honoring a wish that my mother had before she passed away. She always wanted to visit Billings, Montana. And from the pictures I've seen of Billings, Montana, I don't know about 10 feet of snow, but I know I'm going to go to honor my mom. So, out of all the states in America, to me, the most beautiful is Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Well, that's pretty nice.
And then, of course, Arizona. I am absolutely in love with Arizona. I've lived there three times.
Where's the other one?
The other one? The other state?
Yeah,
Billings, Montana. I haven't got to go see yet.
you said three.
That's the third one.
Okay, what's the first one?
I just told you Gatlinburg, Tennessee, then Arizona, and then Billings, Montana.
Ah,
But do you know
you
what?
ain't never lived in either one, except for Arizona.
I lived in Arizona 3 different times.
Wow.
Okay. So to everybody out there who has ever been on a cruise, leave me a message and let me know what your experience was because the other day on the news, I saw this. I'm not sure. I don't want to say the wrong cruise ship, so I'm just going to say cruise ship. And it was a hurricane. Furniture were flying, guests were flying, and that made me go, do I really want to take a cruise? But then I had to remember what my cousin said. Sometimes storms come up out of nowhere.
Well, so one thing for sure, we're not going during hurricane season.
That's why she said late winter, early spring. That's
Yeah.
what Linda said.
No
So,
hurricane season.
and so we don't want to go during hurricane season. We know that, but we do want to go where it's pleasant, where we can enjoy the weather and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the podcast I want to do, and my husband's going to help me with it because he's such an amazing dude. What I want to do is just come in, bring people in, get to know them, get to know how they got started and what they're doing, you know, and what it was like for people who are born here in Georgia to grow up here in Georgia. Because I'm from Florida, and everybody I come across says I have a Yankee accent. I'm as southern as grits and turnip greens. So I don't know where to get the southern accent from. But I can tell you, I'm fourth generation Floridian, so I'm as southern as you can get. So there, we got that straightened out. And so the next thing is, how do you feel about family and friends getting together and reunions?
Well, I mean,
You
right
think that's
now our
good or
family and friends are, kind of, sketchy.
yeah? But do you think it's a good idea, at least a couple of times a year, for our families, whether we're getting along or not, to get together and just say, "Hey, this is what's been going on. How have you been? How have your
Well,
children been?"
I think keep them fist fights.
Yeah, no fights, no fights,
Fist
please.
fights out of the family.
We've had enough of that crap.
I mean that's probably not a good thing. Uh,
Okay. Well, for all you married couples and all you couples, regardless to who your partner is, what's your favorite thing to do? Mine is to have date night with my husband, which I've had for 25 years, which makes me very happy. So I want to know, what do you do as a couple to keep your spouse happy? Do you have a date night, or when you come home, do you have his meal cooked for him or her? No gender bias intended. And if so,
or he, she.
it doesn't matter. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I just want to know what you do special to keep your love life and your relationship going. Because my favorite thing, like I said, is my date night with him. And of course, spending time with him. So, and the other thing I wanted to know is how everybody feels about just animals, having animals in your home. And are they part of your family? Or are they just something you threw in the yard hoping they would guard it? That's basically what I like to talk about.
Sounds like the weather get bad out there.
Yeah. And thank you for allowing me to be here tonight.
Well, this is going to be the podcast by Gigi. I'm going to make very small appearances.
He will be helping me out.
I'll help her out. And just so everybody knows, yes, date night is great. Um, but the older you get, the harder they get.
True.
Because you work all week and you're like, let me rest. But she wants to go out.
No, sometimes what do I tell you? Let's just run up to somewhere, grab something to eat, and come up. Excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah, sometimes.
I do.
But then she makes you regret it come Sunday. She's like, you took me out to McDonald's.
I don't eat McDonald's, so he's lying.
Okay, Burger King.
Close. So I'm getting my own podcast, and just so people know, I'm from Florida, and we have a saying. So don't give me any negative feedback when I say this. I'm just telling you from experience. Florida people are known for being Florida crackers, whether you're white, black, yellow, purple, or green. But we also have a saying: if you're from Florida, and please do not get mad at me. We have a saying: I'm from the muck, and I don't give a fuck. It means I just don't care. Okay, it's not that I'm being rude. It's just telling you enough. So when you hear a Southerner say I'm from the muck and I don't give a fuck, just walk away. That's all I'm going to say. Just walk away. But I need help because he doesn't like my name to my podcast. So I'm going to leave it all up to you. I'm either going to have it called A Day BSing with Gigi, or let's just talk in general. You tell me what you like, and that's what I'll go with. And thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.